Hello everyone, this is Bencogswell from Alien Animations, and as you might have already guessed, we are going to continue working on our Scar H model, and as you can see, we've already done the handle, and that looks satisfactory, or no, I'm satisfied with, that's what I meant. Anyways, if you haven't already seen part 1, I recommend going and checking it out, because you're kind of going to need to understand what's going on in this part of the tutorial. Or not really, just so you can get the handle done. And yeah, so without any further ado, let's start cracking, or let's get cracking, or whatever that is. And yeah, so let's just rotate it in edit mode along the x-axis 90 degrees. Scale it down just a tad. Not really just a tad, because I scaled that down a ton. But anyways, let's just start modeling away here. E to extrude. And let's just Control R is to make a loop cut. Hopefully you already knew that, because if you didn't, that might have been fairly frustrating for you, and I apologize for that, but you should honestly know that by now. Okay, and as you can see, this is right on the origin, which is not what we want, and this is not where I want it at all. Okay, let's do a little trick here, or actually no, we don't have to do that little trick. We can just say X location down to 0. And I did not want X, I wanted Y. I wanted that to be 0. There we go. That's right. Okay. Now let's just move that in line. Oh yeah, let's change this from all views to front view. And let's move that over there. Have a loop cut there and just bring it out. You'll see what I'm getting at. Well, you might already see it. If you do, good for you. Let's just move those guys down. Let's extrude out to there. Extrude again out to there. Grab those guys, move them up, add a loop cut, move those down a bit. So we got a nice curvature going. And while we're at it, let's just add in a mirror modifier along the y-axis, because it's the y, you know. It's looking nice, and we might as well just add in a subsurf modifier, because that is what I like to work with. Okay, let's move those in. Let's deselect that, but put our cursor right there. So cursor to selected, and then let's grab all that and deselect those 3 guys. Put our cursor, our pivot point to our cursor by pressing period, and scale in. And change that to vertex, and we should be able to scale in along. Okay, this is not working out as planned, but anyways, we can just scale it in so it looks 90 degrees-ish over here, and that's probably pretty good. So let's just do that. Move these in, or not those guys, just that, and we need to sharpen this up now, right there, and that's looking nice. No, well, it's gonna look nice. Okay. And I am very enthusiastic today. I'm not sure why. Anyways, I shaded this smooth because we obviously want this to look smooth and not all facey like that. So I did that. And what's going on there? My mouse was not responding. Anyway, let's keep going here. Let's extrude out again. We could probably just move it right there. And move our pivot point back to bounding box center by pressing comma, and not hiding by pressing H, but grabbing by G. Okay? Now let's move these vertices around accordingly. And grab along X and snap to that vertice. And we also want to bring those guys right to the center. And that might look really bad right now, but I have a trick up my sleeve. It's not really a trick, but something that'll work to make it look better. There we go. Okay, that's looking nice. And let's just see our topology here. I want these guys over there. Okay. Deselect those guys by pressing B and then middle mouse button. Now let's grab those guys by extruding them, or extrude them and then move them. Press it, and then because that would look bad. Okay. Now we want to move it apart. It's expanding a bit, maybe even a bit more. And while